young person living in the north, and I used to run community projects, and I worked with a lot of young people, and not just around housing, but issues around just being able to get a bus. Like, we have such an issue in terms of transport that you can't take a job in a neighbouring town because you literally can't get public transport. You can't, in some estates, you can't even get a bus to the local, to your closest GP. You have to get a taxi. So you've got a failure in public transport, you've got a failure in the types of jobs that you might want that would address your living standards. A lot of low-paid, minimum wage jobs that aren't enabling people to live, and particularly young people, to live a comfortable life. And I remember going to a house where this young woman had like mould on her walls. She was trying to speak to the landlord. There's a lot of road landlords that have been picking up cheap houses and not doing anything to look after these homes, and the living standards that people were living in was diabolical. But if there's so much that needs changing and so much that needs repairing, and there is so many issues, and if most of your voting life, if not all of your voting life, everything has got gradually worse, then the disillusionment that we're facing, and that we will face in the next election, because on top of that, you've got climate change, and the kind of the growing warnings that something must be done, and now, all of these things equate to the feeling that I just got to get up, and all I can do is survive and get myself to work and look after my kids, or pay my bills, and I can't even think about politics, and I don't even believe that any politician could possibly address the issues that I'm facing. And that is one of the biggest challenges that the Labour Party is going to face, encouraging young people, because for young people we must be the party of hope. We must be the party that says we understand your concerns, we know what you are going through, and we have a plan to deliver, and we delivered before, and we will deliver again. And so everything that we do, every way that we engage, particularly to young people, it must be a message that inspires enough hope for them to believe that things can be better.
Thank you.